he is the lead of our software engineering part of the computer science program. Dr. Young Jun Liang. Dr. Young, will come and say a few words.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. It's very nice to meet you. Where should I go? Yeah.
On the right side, what the students see. Oh my
Okay. Yeah. It's very nice to meet you. My name is Youngjun Liang. I taught several software engineering classes. So, for example, you may not remember our course number. I taught CSP 231, Introduction to Programming Language. And next one is CSP 238, Data Structure. And CSP 334, Operating System. And CSP 336, Internet Programming. And CSP 338, Software Design. And finally, CSP 438, Software Engineering. And one very important class, CSP 370, Algorithm class. So it's pretty much, I thought, like the foundation of computer science, software development. Once again, like CSP 231, computer programming, data structure, software design, and software engineering. And then there are several other courses. And I'm very excited about this course. And welcome to CSUMB, CSIT online program. Yeah, I hope to meet you later. Thank you. Do you have any? Do you have any discussion or taking notes?
Later.
Later.
Okay. So if you have time, stop by.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me thank you. They come in other. Okay, so let's go back to quickly overview today's agenda. So for now, we have introduced a few faculty, including myself. I'll introduce Brian later. Then at 9:30 till 10:30, we have a full hour. We want you to introduce yourself using your PowerPoint, and also we want to make sure that using this opportunity, not only to know each other, but also to test your audio and video connection to make sure that, okay, it's crucial to have those capabilities when you collaborate online. Then from 10:30 to 11, and Brian will lead us to a group activity. We'll use that to explore the campus, explore the policy of campus. So you have a little bit of online assignment to do in the team of your in the team you're assigned to. Then from 11 to 11:30, I'm going to go through a detail about half an hour. What is the curriculum structure and how can you be successful in the program? I'll give you an overview of the next 50. Actually, it's about 100 weeks of learning. It's 11 courses, each one is 3 weeks. So it's a long effort. I'm going to give you an overview of what's going on in that almost 2 years process. 11:30 to about 12:15, we have Chris Bean will introduce us how do you use iLearn. iLearn is the web system that is going to be the center of our online interaction. So all the assignments, all the tests, quizzes, all the documents is using that environment iLearn. I logged in yesterday and I saw most of you already registered. We're going to open the website usually for a week before the class, which that means Wednesday next week, you will see the website with the first class. Then at 12:15, towards the end, the last 15 minutes, we have question and answers, and also I'm going to let you test some of the technology you will use throughout the program. Mostly Google, but also we'll show you Skype and some of the YouTube channel we have. Then at the very end, I'm going to ask you over the next 2 years, how are you going to arrange your time so you can have, most of you are working, but I'm going to ask you, how do you arrange your weekly schedule so you can have adequate time to study in this pretty intensive program? And we will also continue that during the first class. I'm going to ask you to show me the exact hours every week you're going to put into the study. Now we have a few minutes for the last Q&A, and that will be the day of orientation. Any questions so far on the overview? What's the best way for them to raise questions? Just go to the chat, right?
Yeah, just go in the chat and
Anyone doing the chat?
yeah, just type into the chat.
Okay, let's see. It's going to be recorded. If someone asks any question, one question. Oh yes, so fine. Maybe it's too early. Okay, we'll come back to that. If you have any question, put on the chat board on the Zoom, and we'll answer them. Okay, but we have another faculty I want to introduce. Ryan Robertson going to teach CST 300 with me. Ryan, want to introduce yourself a little bit? Okay. Let me just switch to you.
Yes. Oh, wow. You moved the camera. Hi, my name is Brian Robertson, and I will be teaching the lab portion of CST 300. And we will be doing some, well, if you want me to describe some of the papers, you'll be writing 2 papers in this class. One will be pertaining to ethics, and another paper will be pertaining to industry analysis, and we'll get into detail on that as class goes. And there will be forums on Blogspot. You'll be interacting with one another, and there will be some peer review. So I hope you'll have a lot of fun in this course. Dr. Powell.
Nick, you want to come and just say a few words by yourself? Yeah. Sit.
Hello everyone, my name is Kenneth and I'm the lab coordinator here at PCD. I actually graduated here as a computer science major and now I'm working here.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So what kind of help do you provide to students?
All the technical aspect on how you connect to internet, for example, Google Hangout or all your Google apps. I maybe a little bit on iLearn and that's pretty much it.
I know more a duty we assign to you than you know. So also the servers and the Microsoft library. Want to describe a little bit of those?
Oh yeah. So each student will get an account to our ITCD LAN server. That's where they put their finished product, sort of where they showcase their projects and some of the assignments. Also, if you need Microsoft products, say Microsoft Visual Studio, you need it for C++ programming, you can contact me. I can show you the link where you can fill up the form and probably send you the link where you can download it.
Great. Thank you, Nick. Claudia will. Claudia.
Hi, I know I already introduced myself, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about the advising that I'll be doing for you guys during the next couple of years. So I know most of you received the evaluation form that we did before you guys were all admitted into the program. And so what I'll be doing in the next couple of weeks after you guys are all settled in and you started the program, is I wanted to do an individual learning plan with everybody. I know some of you have already come to me and requested them if you needed them for like military benefits or anything like that. But I really would want to have a meeting with each of you, either through Google Hangout or Skype, or even over the phone, and go over it. If there are some of you that are missing certain prereqs and certain graduation requirements, I just wanted to make sure that we have a plan in place and that all of your questions are answered, and make sure that the next 2 years are used adequately so that you can graduate on time. So if you have any questions on that, that's something that I will be sending emails about and being in contact with you guys over the next couple of weeks.
Thank you, Flavia. Now, before we go into introduce the campus and the program, I want to see if you have any questions. Let me see.
Up to now, all current experience I have had is C and 1 semester of Java.
Okay, those are
Can you read
very
out loud?
specific questions. Can C replace C++? The answer is yes, but we will go to the details. It's very individualized. The answer to that in individual email. Okay, so let's take a 2 minutes break, and then we'll come back. We will introduce the campus and the overall school. Let's take a 2 minutes break. Okay, am I on? Okay. Hello, everyone. Well, we are back, especially the little one. Are you going to take notes for your mom or dad? Okay, so one thing I'm going to tell you that you have, okay, if you have a family, you need to try to condition their expectation of your presence in the public study, because we will spend a lot of time online. So physically, you might be in your home, but you need to let your family know that you need a set amount of time online that not to be disturbed. Okay, so I just spent a few minutes to tell you a little bit about the campus you are learning this computer science from. The California State University in Monterey Bay. While you apply here, you probably know a lot about the university already, but let me share with you my experience here. I've been here since the second year the campus started. The campus is growing pretty fast. When I came here, that was 17 years ago, we only have 600 students, and we just passed 7,000 this semester. It's growing really fast. The campus, I hope all of you have a chance to visit the wonderful campus. We are about 100 miles south of San Francisco, about 70 miles south of San Jose. Is probably one of the most beautiful places in the world. We have Big Sur, we have Pebble Beach, and just in the backyard we have the Fort Worth National Monument, great for mountain biking. So I hope some of you will come to campus and enjoy the physical campus. So the campus is well known for its beautiful environment, innovative curriculum, very outcome and hands-on way of learning, which means every class, in addition to some lecture and some reading assignments, every class you have a problem to solve. And we try to encourage you to solve in a collaborative way. Not that we want to make your life difficult, it's because that is how the industry works the most effectively. So every class has a project. Every project probably has some collaboration. So that is a hands-on way of teaching and learning. The second part is important to know is so-called outcome-based education. What does it mean? It means every class, including the program, is a set of learning outcomes. When you achieve those outcomes, you have evidence of each of those outcomes, you should pass the class. And sometimes, of course, you can sit in the classroom, including online one, and sometimes you can study by yourself. As long as you have the evidence, then you can pass the class. And that outcome is not only the responsibility of the faculty and you, but it's also a promise. That means when you finish a class or when you complete a program, our promise to you as a student is that if you pass it, you have the learning, you have the evidence of those outcomes. And we also promise the industry or the people going to hire you that you are capable of performing those skills or computer capability. And the campus is known for its technology program. I run at the school that offers most of technology programs, including the computer science you're in, and including communication design, which is also computing related, but much more in that visual and human side, like web design, animation, interactive design, and video design. The campus is also known for its environmental degrees because we are next to a very large national marine reserve. So our environmental science, marine science, and of course we have the main set of programs that all comprehensive universities. Business, we have psychology, we have health services, and we have the social science and different sciences. So when you come on campus, you know that It's a very rich campus. I hope that someday now we come to enjoy the environment, but beyond campus, that would be great. And the campus is also known for the beautiful environment, innovative curriculum, and the third thing is every student, including you, toward the second half of your learning, have to do a service learning. That means you take the learning in your major, like programming, database, maybe app development. You apply that knowledge to help society. Usually it's a nonprofit or government agency or schools. You use your skills to solve the problem for them. And usually the university will find those partners for you, but you can also find them yourself. And the model I have, and definitely share with a lot of faculty, is that one class, service learning, apply the vision of learning by changing the world. So you go out and find a problem to be solved by the computer science field, provide the solution, help the community, and in the process, you actually learn how to interact with the non-technical people. In the process, you also learn how to apply the skill you have learned in the major. So that's the service learning is also a unique feature for all programs, definitely within the computer. The very last one is called a capstone. So every student at the very end of the study, you have to produce a large professional level, in your case, probably a software or some kind of web system that is quasi or very close to professional. That's your capstone. The capstone kind of culminates your whole learning experience. When you finish the capstone, you're ready for the world. So the capstone is kind of the last unique feature. And for us, the whole capstone process is online. But if you join the campus, you'll see that we also, the face-to-face program, also have a very elaborate capstone festival. So that's the last thing I want you to know about the campus. Questions? Okay. Then I will say a few things about the unique thing about School of ITCD, which offer the computer science program. So we are not just doing a typical computer science. The computer science program you are in, and we offer, is we try to make the computer science create something that's very close to you. In contrast with other computer science programs, they can do, for example, compiler, they can do embedded programming, they can do chip design. Those are great. But our focus, which is your focus, that we produce software, we produce technical solutions that users can touch and see and use right away. So we are very close to the human being. For example, a program we really emphasize on the usability. We really emphasize on how this software we produce can directly impact individual users. So keep that in mind. And in one of the programs, you have to create a website with a database. And so you should start thinking about either your capstone or your class project. How would you come up with a solution that's very close to human beings? The ITCD offer a couple other programs you might be curious to know. Computer science is the largest program. I think maybe 60% of our population of students are computer science. We also have a pretty large, another undergraduate program called communication design. And we have a graduate program in instructional science and technology, which apply technology both in computing and media to teaching and learning. And we also might start a master program in management of information technology that is applied technology to high-tech business. And we have about 25 faculty members and 7 staff, and we are all here to serve as our students. And you probably already meet some of them, and you probably meet more of them during the course of this study. Okay. Let me see. I want to get one student to ask a question. Let's say, Dennis, can you find a student name? I want to see. Okay, the one say yes. Who is that? Sean? Sean McRayer? Are you online? Lindsay, can we get him to speak?
Yeah. Who?
Sean McRayer. Let's see if we can make his microphone.
Sean.
Yes. Sean, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us a little bit of why did you apply to this program?
All right. You see, I was in a work injury a while ago and decided that I needed to get back into school to change professions. So I went back in for computer science. And I was fortunate enough to find a long-term intern position through Intel doing design automation for them.
So where are you right now? Are you in San Jose?
I'm actually in the Folsom site.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
So yeah, it's been wonderful. They're allowing me to work full time and then doing school at night. So it's been really good. And this program seems that it'll fit right exactly with that. So.
Okay, let me. That's great. Okay, let me bring another victim or another student. So see, Kenneth, can you just randomly pick someone that we have close audio and video connection?
Sure. How about the founder?
Bill Gates.
How about the
Who's
founder?
Bill Gates?
Bill Gates.
Can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear this?
Yes.
Yes, but let me see if I can bring your video on.
That is my login name to my Windows. The Windows part of my computer, and I guess it got carried over.
Okay. So
But,
start like that.
Do you want my introduction now?
I want to know why did you apply to this program?
I applied for, like the guy before me, I applied for professional development. I'm employed with a technology multinational called Teledyne, and actually the division I work for has a relationship kind of with MBARI, the Monterey Bay Aquatic Research Institute.
So what do you do for them?
Excuse me?
What do you do for them?
I'm a repair technician. I've already done some programming for them, but they require bachelor's degrees to move into a professional position, and that's what I'm here for.
Of course, that's great. That's great. Okay, that's good. So before we go into the next introduction to every student, I want to make sure that the audio video are working. So far it seems to be okay. And please use your real name so we know we are not being watched by different Bill. And we are experimenting with the new system, the Zoom, so that we'll be doing some interesting maneuvering. That's good. Okay. So Claudia, do we have an order? Okay. So let's try it. So we are going to put a long string of PowerPoint on the screen, and please watch carefully. And if you see your PowerPoint up, you have up to 2 minutes to introduce yourself. Let's try to see. Okay, let's see. Okay, we are loading the PowerPoint. And I want to encourage you to really know your classmates. Often, later in your career, you'll find out the people you learn together may be the best partner and your best friend because they both know your field and you both work on projects together. So many of the people you'll meet in this program might be your long-term partner or long-term friend. So I encourage you to watch carefully and find out who could be your buddies. So let's share that screen. The first one is
Bernard.
Bernard Cruz.
Let me share the screen.
We share the screen and also make sure that his audio and video.
Okay.
Yes. Learning the system. I think you can, the other thing is you type in name. Bernard Cruz, are you on?
No.
Okay, we'll switch to
Matthew.
Matthew. Matthew, are you on? Can we put Matthew's video on?
Okay. Okay, let me find Matthew.
Okay,
He's here.
that's good. That's good. So let's see if we can speak.
Here you go. And let me just share.
Can everybody hear me now?
Yes, Matthew, we can hear you, and we are going to share your PowerPoint right now.
Okay, sounds good.